All right, we have the Mongoose 16-inch boys bike. Uh, this is called the B Mutant, I believe is how it's pronounced. Um, Pretty simple bike here. We're gonna show you how to put it together. We're gonna unbox it and have some fun here. All right, so when you unbox it, this is what you're looking at. So you've got pedals, training wheels. These are the axle extenders. You've got the seat, a manual. Pretty standard, what we would call assembly. So everything's zip tied. You have to cut all these off. So what we're going to do next is we're going to basically cut all the material off. We're going to show you what it looks like while it's all unpackaged, ready to roll. We're going to put it together. It's real simple. All right, so everything is unwrapped. What we're going to do is really simple. We're going to put the front wheel on here. Be careful with your pedals. Make sure you pay attention to left and right, or you will cross thread them very quickly. Put the handlebars in, put the seat in, put the pegs in. We're not going to put the training wheels on this one, but everything is in the manual. So let's get started. Okay, so we've got the bike upright here. All the parts are out. You need to take this plastic piece off first. This is going to be part of the stem handlebar assembly. So take this piece off and we're going to slide it in here. You may have to adjust these and loosen them up to get the handlebars straight, but we'll show you how that works as well. Okay, you're going to want to loosen this nut up a little bit, and the reason for that is because this has to slide and be loose enough to where when, as you can see, loosen it up, to where when you go to put this into the handlebars here, it will slide and drop in. If that's too tight, it will not drop in. So we're going to tighten this up, line this up, and we are going to make sure our handlebars are appropriately tightened. All right, our handlebars are dropped in. I'm going to make sure this is properly tightened. And then what you're going to want to do here with the bolts here is kind of a crisscross pattern. So you're going to want to tighten this one for a little bit. Maybe do a half a turn here. You're going to move to this one, half a turn here, move to this one until half a turn here, and then here, and make sure everything is lined up appropriately. All right, next we're going to put our seat in. This is pretty simple. So here's the seat post. We're going to slide this in. It should not be something that is needed to be forced in, but you can notice this seat is now slanting down. So what you're going to need to do is potentially adjust it, but as I've noticed. All right, next we're going to go ahead and put our seat in. This is pretty cool. I'd almost call this like a Van Halen style old school seat. Make sure this is loosened up. Make sure this is not tight. Go ahead and slide this in. And then the way you tighten this is you tighten this on this end. And then as you can see here, this is a quick release that then slides and closes and latches. Pretty simple. All right, we're going to put our pedals in. This is a huge error on most people's parts when they go to build bikes. So you'll see an L. If you'll look here, it literally tells you what to do. It says L, turn counterclockwise. So if you look at the threads here, which is kind of hard because of the lighting, you'll see that the threads are actually tilted that way. So the way you do this is you want to go counterclockwise. So we're going to spin our pedal this way to load our threads. Now one little tidbit here is this is always a good place to put a little bit of grease if you ever have to tighten these in the future. So as you can see, it's going on pretty easy and the bearings work really well, but we're going to need a wrench and there's no resistance here. So make sure you go the correct direction and have the correct sides on. All right, we're almost done. We flipped the bike over, seat's on, pedals are on. This is something that happens a lot. If you notice, there's two washers on this side. There's two here. So when they're assembling these things in the factory, they're really quick. So one of these needs to go on the other side. Then when you assemble it, This needs to go on the inside.